Hey guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I hope you guys like this setup. I kind of set up like this cute little, I've got like some floor pillows. I got a faux fur rug going on right here. Got a pillow that says hello fall. I got a hot cocoa and cream candle. I am clearly ready for fall. But that is not the point of today's video. Also, apparently I'm never going to get lighting right ever until I get a professional setup, which I'm broke, so I probably will never get a professional setup if I'm being honest, unless it's like gifted to me or I all of a sudden just have a grand to spend on a microphone, lighting, and a camera and a better background. So you're just gonna have to deal with my mediocre content. Anyways, today I just wanted to give you guys a final update of the horrible roommate situation, the only reason why I ever started a YouTube channel, the only reason why you probably are even subscribed to me. I am here to give you a conclusion to the situation. I should have probably watched the scam video to see kind of where I left you guys in the whole situation, but a lot has happened since then. I've been living at my parents' house for almost 5 months, maybe 5 months now. So I have been done with the situation for a decent amount of time, to the point where I can finally talk about some things that I may have not been able to talk about previously. I gotta start making like notes when I make storytime videos, because I honestly have no idea where to start, and I say that every video, but I really don't. So let's start off with the whole electricity situation. If you guys have not watched the second update video, go and watch that. I'll have an iCard somewhere up here. Click on it, watch it, come back so you're updated, and start from this point. So with the whole electricity situation, I ended up never, this isn't even like with the roommates, but I ended up never getting a security deposit back from the electric company. So I went through all of my bill statements. I got like electronic statements. So I went through my statements to see where the security deposit could have gone. And originally, when you set up a utility account for the first time, it's the first time a utility account has ever been in my name. So they make you put in a deposit because they want to ensure that they're going to get paid for you using their services. So originally, I paid probably, some money out of pocket, and then the rest of the deposit was split up over the course of like 2 or 3 months or something like that, which I had also paid. When I went back to the statement, it shows that I had only made one payment of $35, and then somewhere along the way, which this is my fault for not ever looking at my actual bills and only going online and seeing what I owed and paying it. Somewhere along the way, one of my bills got messed up that I had not known about, and they had to refund me $75 or something like that, like credit it back to my account. And then somehow I just ended up not having to pay the rest of my deposit. So it was really confusing, and I had my mom go over it with me, and she didn't understand it either. And she's in real estate, and she is an adult who deals with utilities all the time, and she had no explanation. I tried calling them, and if you guys live in Arizona, if you live in Tucson, you know what company this is. And like, nobody could give me an answer on where my deposit went or why I didn't pay for the rest of it. So I waited and I waited and I waited weeks and weeks and weeks for a deposit, and it never came. So I still don't know whether that original $35 was just credited towards a bill, or why they ever refunded me $75 and credited it toward a bill, or any of that reason. It couldn't have been the roommates, because even though I gave them the login information, they never used it. And so eventually I took that information off of the fridge and I changed it, because I didn't know what they would do if they had access to the account. So yeah, that was really weird. Ended up not getting a deposit back from that. Really sucked. And if I never even paid it, then they don't even owe me anything anyway. So I wasn't that hurt about it. Still don't know where that original $35 went though. But I just dropped it because I just wanted to be done. I just wanted to not think about that apartment anymore. Sometime in July, before, like a couple weeks before the lease actually ended, I officially turned in my keys. I officially turned in my keys. Oh my god. I officially turned in my keys, and did all of that stuff. Me and my mom, around the time that I turned in my keys and stuff, we got a walkthrough of the apartment. Now, when, like, the girl who did our walkthrough, we walked in, and the AC, it wasn't off, it was just put at 80 degrees in the apartment. And clearly, like, people had been, in my electricity video, Carly wanted to make a statement that nobody had been there, so it was unfair for them to be paying electricity for no one staying there. But when we walked in, clearly somebody had been staying there. The carpet was still disgusting. The floor was still disgusting. And finally, I was able to kind of show somebody from the office, like, yeah, this is what I've been living with. This is what I've been dealing with. Do you feel how hot it is in here? Do you see how disgusting the unit is? This is why I put up such a hassle with you guys. And she was really nice about it, and she's like, she apologized, and she's like, unfortunately, like, from whatever position she is in, she told me, she can't do anything about it, which is understandable, because I know that, like, only the property manager can actually do it, and whatever her job position was, she wasn't able to fix anything that day. And by this point, we're already doing the walkthrough. I'd already moved out. I already paid everything, turned in my keys. What else am I supposed to get out of it? She said my bedroom was perfect, by the way, and the only thing I had to pay for was the blinds in my bedroom, which was only like $40-$50, because when I first moved in there, I had actually broken one of the, like, slates by accident. I don't even remember how, but I just had to pay for the blinds to get replaced. That was it. But then I even asked her, I was like, well, when do you think, you'll be sending out security deposits back towards, back to your residence and all that stuff? And she was like, oh, you should get it in about 7 to 10 days, which is perfect. Very different than the original answer I got when I asked another girl in the office who said I wouldn't be getting it until September. So I was like, great, like, we're ending this on a good note. I'm getting my security deposit back. She said my room looks amazing. She finally saw how horrible my roommates were. I didn't get what I wanted, but it ended on a good note. So then, like, 2 weeks go by, and I don't see any money. I don't see a check. I don't see anything being deposited to my account. I log into my resident portal. I don't see anything. So I eventually had to actually pay the $50 out of pocket, because they never made me put in a security deposit in the first place, which blew my mind, and I should have remembered that. Like, I shouldn't have gotten my hopes up over money, but I could have sworn that I paid a security deposit. I could have sworn that the one I paid transferred over into my new lease. Like, I'd stayed there for 2 years, and I go back all the way to my lease from, like, when did I sign it? I signed it in, like, February of 2016, so I go all the way back, and lo and behold, I never paid a security deposit, or it shows that I never paid a security deposit. It shows that I paid 1 month rent, and I think I paid some application fees, and that was it. But in my head, I could have sworn that I paid like $400, but if there's no proof of it, I can't fight that. So that really sucked. So I didn't get a security deposit back. In the past 2 videos, I was kind of scared to show the inside of my apartment, or I couldn't get the pictures from my mom, but I was going through my phone yesterday, and this is kind of off topic, on topic, whatever. I was going through my phone yesterday, and I found I found video, and I found pictures of me walking through the apartment. It was like one night after I got home from work, and the apartment was disgusting. You guys have to remember, like, what I show. I'm probably going to show it right here and just kind of talk over it. You guys have to remember, maybe in the pictures it looks like a quick fix. But in the walkthrough, the girl literally told me the tile was so dirty that it might be stained, so they might have to replace it. It might not be able to get cleaned. Like, it was literally stained black. And as you can see in the pictures, the floor is disgusting. It's really, really, really gross. And if you're somebody watching this that has been to my apartment, who went there before they moved in, you know for a fact that the flooring was basically new. In the video, you kind of can't tell what I'm showing, but I'm trying to show that the carpet is black. You can kind of faintly see a stain, but if you remember, if you'd been at my apartment, that carpet was fucking new. And Carly would leave her shoes by the door all the time. They had a full thing of trash. They have their dishes everywhere, all over the counter, like trash on the counter. Didn't make any sense as to why they were living like that. They never dusted anything, and they wanted to call me a disgusting bitch. So yeah, finally I'm showing you guys some of that. I'm sorry I couldn't find anything else, but and I wish I could just describe the smell to you. It was so musty and just smelled stale, and I honestly, while I was living there, every day, or not even while I was living there, because there was a point when I was living at my now ex's house, so, there was a point where I wasn't even staying there, so I don't know, but every day I would think, how am I gonna get through this? I'm never gonna get through this. This sucks. Please God, please universe, send me some sort of sign that I'm gonna make it out of here alive, because I can't deal with these people anymore. And another update, no, I never told her off, never texted her telling her that she's disgusting and that, she is a horrible person. I never texted the brother saying he should have stuck up for me. I never said anything. I just left it alone. I'm gonna leave them alone. Still have her number. I could text her anytime I want. But I'm just gonna leave her alone. I'm gonna let them be miserable people. And I am going to hope that their next roommate has the balls to tell them off. I wish I knew who their new roommate was so I could show them my video and warn them, but at the same time, I think that the universe will ultimately give them what they deserve and will give them a much worse roommate than I was, which I wasn't a bad roommate anyways, or at least I didn't think I am. And so yeah, now I'm at my parents' house. Yes, it's in the middle of nowhere, but I love the small town vibes. I, you know, I love that I'm really close to we've got I didn't realize we have a lot of like hiking trails. I live over by Colossal Cave, which is really cool. Like I've got lots of nature out here. It's really peaceful out here, very community oriented, and it's really fun living with my parents. I get to hang out with my family all the time, and to have home cooked meals again. And I'm ultimately not living paycheck to paycheck anymore, which is really nice because I get to save. I get to pay off some of my credit cards. And yeah, it has let me just focus on school a lot more. And I'm just like, a lot of things have been changing in my life right now. And spiritually and emotionally, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I definitely can feel this new awakening. Sorry it wasn't as juicy as the other two videos, but that's what you get. And I hope it kind of brings everybody to a conclusion, a nice happy ending. Well, yeah, I want to say happy, a nice peaceful ending to a very, very rough situation. And I wish you guys a happy autumn solstice, which will be happening next week, and lots of good vibes going your way. Thanks for watching my piece of shit video, and I will see you guys in my next one.